A public school, we take everybody, and we find a place for everybody within a public school. They come to us from all walks of life, all different socioeconomic backgrounds, and we find the best in all of them.
Well, the United States educational system is founded on one basic principle, and that's a quality, appropriate public education for all. But here in Bucks and Montgomery County, students are able to participate in a variety of musical ensembles. They can participate in theater, dance, visual arts, athletics, and we really work to educate the whole child.
Compared to non-public schools, I think our kids receive a phenomenal, well-rounded education. School is more than reading, writing, and arithmetic. Every public school in Bucks and Montgomery County offers a really great complement of extra things for kids, but they're not extra. They're things that really turn our kids into phenomenal citizens.
The diversity and mix of students in a public school provides a very rich learning environment for students.
When you've got everybody feeding into one school, they're prepared to meet the demands of a democracy because they're already used to the diversity of opinions.
What made sense to me for my kids was a community school that was near me, where if I didn't like what was happening, I could run for school board, where my neighbors were making the decisions, where there was a balance between the needs of the kids and the taxpayers' needs. And we thrashed those ideas out in public, and we all came to at least a voted agreement, if not consensus.
Parents are involved by way of their school officials in overseeing what's going on. You have so many different opportunities in terms of traditional education, career and tech education. Students look around and there's just so many students that are different from them, but so much like them.
In my psychology class, I have 7 English as a second language students, and they are in a class with 23 other advanced placement students. So naturally, what I did, as any teacher would, was to pair them with these other high-achieving students, not necessarily for academic reasons, but for socialization reasons. And our ESL students stood up to do their presentation. Obviously, they're struggling with learning how to speak English. And as they were struggling, the students that they work with in class, who are non-ESL kids, stood up with them in the front of the room and said, I'm gonna help you through this. Let's work through it together. As a teacher, you sit back and you reflect on the fact that this is what makes public schools so amazing.
It's unfortunate that people don't want to give the same respect to public schools all the time that they should. You know, and we do great things with every student that walks through our door.
You know, you couldn't pay for a better education.
Go public from CAPS, the Council for the Advancement of Public Schools, friendsofpubliced.org.